Hey, what's happening, guys? Dan Darrow here with another Options in Play video update. For those of you that come to our option sessions, you are probably wondering why I spend so much time talking about gold and silver when I guess most traders probably don't really have a whole lot of interest in them on a day-to-day basis, and that's fine. It's understandable. What's I suppose where the interest for me lies is the fact that they are kind of like longer term swing ideas that have really provided some amazing trade opportunities with a little bit longer term perspectives. Also, what I kind of like about silver, and I'm not going to talk about gold today, but what I like about them is that they're also a little bit more defensive in nature, in the sense that when people are a little bit more nervous, a little bit more cautious, maybe concerned that the stocks are a little bit too elevated, they like to look for areas to put their money that are maybe a little bit more defensive. So sometimes it's bonds, utilities, REITs, and then metals kind of fit that category too. So um, it's kind of like there's a few things going for it, and silver to me was always the more explosive potential of the two. I feel like gold acting great, very steady, very methodical. Silver more boom and bust. So actually, this is something that we've been in and out of multiple times over the past year, and when it really started was basically a year ago, in the summer of 2019, and you had the real fast move, and the run in August kind of showed what silver was capable of, right? We had the big explosion, but other than that, I mean, it really struggled to get anything going, even while gold just kept moving materially higher, right? Gold kept going higher and higher and higher, and silver just couldn't get going again. So it has been the hallmark of silver has been these really boom and bust, like huge run, pullback, huge drop, rebound, and now you're getting into the other side, right? But and we were literally just talking about this on Monday. What was interesting about silver was that it within the last 2 weeks it cleared kind of the monthly the key monthly resistance range around 1750, right? And then just this week, you had this real massive explosion through the previous high, the previous 52-week high from last year, all right? And then you just saw an epic couple days run. Now, it is quite extended, and these huge gaps make me a little bit more cautious, just on like the very near term, that it could be due for a pause or pullback, some sort of consolidation before it keeps going higher. But I do think that there is a reason to probably stick with this, and most of that has to do with this chart. So when I pull up the weekly chart, now you'll kind of see like why silver is kind of still interesting even after the run it's had, right? So yearly, when it finally broke, the wedge, right? Finally goes, then you have the real strong explosion, and now as it starts to turn the corner, I mean, you're looking at basically uh, the metal that has really substantially underperformed gold over the same period, right? Look at the chart of GLD, and it's just starting to now clear some lower resistance ranges. The volume has been amazing, very, very elevated. So now, to me, I mean, as this starts to hold higher levels, I mean, there's a lot of plays. There's a lot of gaps in like the 20s. There seems to possibly be even room above that. So this is an idea where it's really going to come down to your time frame. So for like option trades, to me, more time on something like this would probably be better. As long as you pick good levels and have you're able to control your risk, right, and the prices you pay for things. I think that this is something that you definitely want to keep focusing on, because yes, it's up quite a bit in a short period, and it's probably due for a pause or a pullback. But overall, I mean, when you look at a weekly or yearly chart of this, you can see that there's still quite a bit of room. And when you compare it, again, I mean, I could just do when you compare it to what gold has done, I mean, it's not even like in the same ballpark. I mean, gold has just so materially outperformed this that if silver is going to catch up, there still could be a lot of room to play catch up. All right, so keep an eye out. I mean, this is something that I mean, like there's the silver. I mean, there's the metal miners, right? Because gold is acting great, and the gold has metal miners. So there's a lot of different ways to play these, even if you don't necessarily want to do like GLD or SLV. There's a lot of other ways, like the miners can be interesting too. Lots to look forward to, and it's kind of nice to have this space back and play again. So if you like this video and you're looking for more option swing trade ideas, especially like longer term swing trade ideas, got plenty of those ideas um, out there. Please follow up with the link in the description of the video for more information on options in play. Hope you guys have a great night. Best of luck if you're playing anything earnings related. Stay well, and I will talk to you all tomorrow.